Hey folks, welcome back to Trials and Tribulations.
Good morning, Mr. Wright. Good morning, Maggie. So, what do you think is going to happen today, sir? Yesterday's session didn't go so well and ended on a giant mystery.
Well, that's true. And we still haven't solved a single part of it yet. Yep, I'm nervous as usual.
Are you okay, Nick?
Huh? Oh, yeah, of course.
I saw that little flash of doubt in your eyes.
No, that wasn't doubt, that was, determination.
Why don't I believe you? It's nearly time, Maggie. You better get going to the defendant's seat. Roger. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I'm counting on you.
Hey, pal! Oh, hey, you? Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Quit stressing Maggie out. She doesn't need that. How'd you know she was stressed? I was watching through the doorway. Oh, you look like you lost the case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Here, maybe this'll help. Oh, I totally forgot about that.
Huh? Have you taken up aromatherapy too?
Not in a million years, pal. Don't tell me that you don't remember this thing. Huh, come to think of it, that doesn't look like one of those aromatherapy bottles. Yeah, because it was the odd one out. The one we found in the kitchen, right? Yeah. This is a small bottle that turned up in Trabian's kitchen a couple days ago. Wow. I can't believe they wrote in that line of dialogue. Almost like they knew they had to remind the player. That's crazy. Yeah.
Wow, look at all these bottles.
Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor.
Hey, wait a minute. There's one bottle that's different from all the others.
Well, what do you know? It doesn't have a label either.
And, it doesn't smell.
We finally got the analysis results back from the lab.
So, what is it? Is it the poison?
I'm afraid not, pal. It's medication. Oh, wait, that's the ear medication, I think.
Medication?
Yeah, for ears. The TaT will use only, apparently. Wait, then what the hell was it doing in the kitchen? For ears? You mean... Yeah. It's the medication Glenn was using for his ruptured eardrum. Yeah, what the hell? Okay. That worries me. What about the unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that? Someone screwed up, so they only had the time to analyze the contents of the bottle. Another hour and they might have gotten something on the prints, but, huh. It's gonna weaken its impact as a piece of evidence. Okay, pal, this is it. Make sure your defense is impregnable today, got it? That's one way to say that, yeah. Today's trial. I'm gonna expose that guy for what he's done. Or my name isn't Phoenix Wright. Ah, there you go, buddy. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. It's been a little while since I've had the chance to record, but now that I'm on Thanksgiving break, I'm hoping to make some real progress today. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready and waiting as always, Your Honor. Very good. Then we'll get underway at once. Yesterday we heard the testimony of Mr. Victor Kudo. He claims to have witnessed the defendant putting a powder into the victim's coffee. However, the witness's testimony was plagued with a number of problems. The mark on the rim of the cup shows the victim drank from it with his right hand. But according to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left hand. Again, I was wondering if that would come back, because what if there was some kind of, like, flipped image, like, mirror situation? But I'm not sure. Thank you, Mr. Godot. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio with an earpiece in his left ear. Yet the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear. Yeah.
It's amazing how many contradictions a single case can have, huh, Nick?
Yeah, pretty amazing. Huh. Allow me to enlighten you, Your Honor. Oh yeah, this better be good. The world, you see, keeps turning, and we must turn with it. Uh-huh. You've lost me already, Mr. Godot. Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today. Only losers think like that. Why do you have to talk like such a douche every time you open your mouth? You've got to change with the times. That's one of my rules. Are you implying that you've resolved these contradictions? You know the answers to these riddles. The old guy wasn't just throwing seed in there, disgusting. He was throwing us off the scent. And today I'll prove it. Right. Very well. Let the first witness take the stand. Right. Thought this ought to be good. And you are?
Oh, bonjour everyone! I am Jean Armstrong, the owner and the head chef at La Très Bien Restaurant. Enchanté!
Okay. This theme is so cute, though. Forgive me for asking, witness, but are you a woman?
Oh, we're doing this again. Y'all. Does it really matter? Oh la la, monsieur! As you can see, I am la put and pokey gentleman, no?
You know, whatever you want to be. Does this have to be a topic of discussion? No. Does this have to be a joke? No. I don't know what this is. what we're trying to do here. Anyway. On the day of the incident, you were in Trebien's kitchen. Isn't that right?
With you, monsieur.
What?
Everything feels right.
Uh-huh. Huh. Oh, you're totally unfazed. Yeah, nothing does. Very well, your testimony please, witness. Please tell the court what happened that day at Tribune.
Oui, volontiers.
Okay.
When it all happened, there were just 2 customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new art deco that day. Like having a large mirror between la tables, for example. Oui, perhaps that is what la old man was looking at. La cup, la earpiece, and la glasses. He would have seen everything in reverse, no?
Mirror? Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Oui, un grand mirror. La most enormous mirror.
And you're not surprised by this at all? Okay. And suddenly the mystery disappears. Like I said, the world keeps turning, so roll with it. That would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. The mirror should have made everything appear back to front. The hell? It's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Ah, shit. Okay, well, I mean, that was the theory I was going with, but now I probably have to disprove that now. Shit. Let me just look at the floor plan again. Hold on. I mean, yeah, there was that partition between the tables. But, like, I'm not sure how much sense that would have made. Because he can still see. Because, like, if Victor was sitting over there, he'd still be able to see. Like, he would still be able to see the other table in, like, a non-reversed image, right? Like, this just feels... See, now I don't know. If the mirrors were in between the tables, it wouldn't make a lot of sense to me. Oh, yeah, what the hell? There were no mirrors. Okay, well, never mind then. I mean, this has got to be it then, right? Okay, hi, I'm back. So, I wanted to think more deeply about it for a second because I was kind of losing my mind. And after looking at this photo, it's like, yes, the partitions were there. But I guess that doesn't really show us if there are mirrors on other places in the restaurant, or if even the thing behind Glenn is also a mirror. Like, in this picture it's hard to tell. So, I guess I don't... Like, I kept thinking like whether I wanted to present this photo to talk about the mirrors, but now I don't know. I think I have to present something else. And then I was thinking like that this statement feels weird to me. He would have seen everything in reverse. And yeah, I guess if we think that Glenn was wearing his earpiece on his left side, even though his left eardrum was ruptured, then maybe that could have been a reversed image. I guess it feels weird to present something when we're like also maybe agreeing if this is real. I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb, but I'm just confused right now. Let's see. I want to see if there are any clues in this photo that maybe tell me otherwise. Okay, well, we don't see his earpiece in this photo. We can't really tell if it's in his ear. We can't really tell where like the HMD is either, or the whatever it's called. Yeah, maybe this photo isn't actually helpful at all. At least right now. Because yeah, other than that, this is the only photo that like shows him wearing it? Wearing the HMD at least. Ah, damn it. I mean, this might be the only thing that actually references, like, the whole right versus left thing. So maybe I present this, but I don't know how. Like, how that would make sense. What? Okay, maybe this is it because it shows that the whole left thing isn't actually in reverse, right? That's what I'm thinking. This proves that Kudo might have actually seen things correctly, but I don't know. God. Wait, did I get it right? Wait. No way. The coffee cup, the earpiece, and the HMD. Let's think back over Mr. Kudo's testimony for a second, shall we? Oh, yeah. Okay. So maybe not exactly, but I was kind of right. The boy is wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. And he always wears it over his left eye, doesn't he? No question. You can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt. So to summarize, we were told both the HMD and the earpiece were on the victim's left side. Now, if Mr. Kudo saw all that as a reflection in the mirror, it means both the HMD and the earpiece were actually on the victim's right side.
Exactement. You see, monsieur, now that you think about it, it's not so hard, huh?
Unfortunately, that's where we run into a monumental contradiction with the facts. If Mr. Kudo really did see everything in a mirror, yeah, why is the HMD now on the wrong side of his head? Okay, there it is. Because the earpiece we got all fucked up on, but the HMD was literally in his profile photo. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Order! Mr. Wright is correct. If the witness genuinely observed the victim reflected in a mirror, then we would expect the victim's eyepiece to have been over his right eye.
Objection!
Yeah. Why did I think of that? Because I figured the earpiece would be flipped, but not the eyepiece? Like, what? Am I stupid? Okay.
How bitter. Try it, you should have a taste of this bitterness. It'll calm you down in no time.
Yeah. Oh, Phoenix is picking up what you're putting down. Are we talking about your coffee or something completely different? Yikes.
You don't understand the way the witness thinks. How he thinks. You remember this, I presume?
The I broke the vase sorry apology? I mean, Mr. Kudo's sworn testimony?
Exactly. The old man has one very grievous habit, other than throwing seeds. The more of an impression something makes, the more muddled his mind makes it. And what's the most striking thing about Mr. Elk?
Clearly it's the victim's eyepiece.
And that's my point. The old man strikes again. Okay, but this is just conjecture. Like, give me, like, his therapist or his doctor or something and maybe, but not this.
Mr. Elg's HMD made a big impression on the old man.
Okay. I saw the earpiece and those newfangled spectacles he was wearing. Oh yes, so they were both on his left ear, do you hear? His left ear. Huh. Well, trite. Yeah, like that proved anything. Fuck off. Wow, I really thought he was old CD for a minute there. Godot's good. Oh, I guess I forgot to give him a voice. Whatever.
Enough. I must agree that yesterday's witness was irresponsibly rash in most of his testimony.
Bad luck, Nick. Looks like the boil of a contradiction you found is just a rash.
A mirror can't be beaten by a handful of seeds, nor can it lie. So, what exactly was the old man looking at? Fill us in, Armstrong. Go on, tell the court. We're all ears.
Oui, I can explain. Please, if you will look at the la plans of la restaurant.
Oh shit, we're doing the- oh, now we're talking about the mirror. Oh, wait a minute.
Alors, is everyone sitting comfortably? La mirror. It was in the middle of la restaurant, dividing the two halves.
Okay, how the fuck does that make any sense?
There's only one seat from which you could have seen the image of la victim. That was la seat at the table next to la victims. That was where the old man was sitting.
Wait, no he wasn't. Wasn't he sitting somewhere else? No, wait. Maybe I'm remembering this wrong, but like, wasn't he sitting like in like the lower right table? That's what I thought.
After that terrible incident occurred, I moved la mirror so it was not in the way. But naturally, I did not touch anything else.
Am I being gaslit right now? Like, I actually can't tell. Or maybe I'm gaslighting myself.
I see no problems with the explanation we've just heard. From the table next to the victims, Kudo must have seen the victim in a mirror.
Wait, how does that make sense either? What?
What a naughty little coquette I am, confusing all the men like this.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to you in a second, alright?
Don't worry about it.
Why are you entertaining this?
We can keep up, except for the guy breaking out in a cold sweat over there again.
Yeah, okay.
You said you didn't touch anything else apart from the mirror. Are you quite sure about that?
Volontiers, of course.
Okay, wait. Also, if there was a mirror on the premises, shouldn't we have seen it somewhere? Like in the restaurant or like in the kitchen or something? Where's this giant mirror that you apparently have on you?
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you please.
What the hell? Like, I really feel like the placement on the floor plan is wrong. Like where Kudo is sitting, right? Okay, yeah, wait a minute. Because this was taken, obviously, after he's died. And look at the vases. Okay, that's what I was thinking too, because like it literally... I remember him saying that like what table he was sitting at, right? Like, or we must have like he either told us or we figured it out somehow. But yeah, in my head I was picturing not this table, but the other table across the aisle or whatever. The other table had a broken vase on it, didn't it? It was not this one. So this is wrong. He was not sitting at this table. This piece of evidence contradicts with the testimony we've heard, Your Honor.
The crime photo.
Yes. This photo clearly shows something that theoretically should not exist.
What on earth do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
Should not exist? Huh. Sounds like you're describing yourself, Trite.
Damn. Damn, that was a good one. Ooh, burn. Asshole. Okay.
Now then, if the defense would please clarify its statement. What is something that should not exist in this photo?
Yeah. It's the fucking vase, because he did not sit here. He did not fucking sit here. I think it's pretty obvious that this is what should not be in the picture.
The vase? What possible connection does that have with the witness' testimony?
Your Honor, I'm telling you that there should have been no vase on this table. Oh, okay. I see what you have to do. Because he literally said, I'm sorry I broke it, oopsie doopsie, right? I'm so sorry, yes. There's one thing that was clearly demonstrated by yesterday's testimony. Mr. Kudo broke the vase that was on the table where he was sitting. And yet, as the court can see, there is an unbroken vase on the table next to the victim. Why? Because Mr. Kudo was not, in fact, sitting at the table next to the victim at all.
Objection!
Don't be an idiot, Wright. That's impossible. That seat's the only one Kudo could have seen the victim's reflection from.
Exactly. There's only one conclusion we can draw from this contradiction. There was no mirror in Trebian that day. Your testimony, Armstrong, is an elaborate lie.
Mon Dieu!
Objection!
Don't try to confuse the court, Wright. Obviously the witness cleaned up the vase, while the police were taking their time getting to the crime scene.
Well, why the fuck would they do that? Unfortunately, Mr. Godot, that doesn't quite work for me. Mr. Armstrong already testified to the contrary in his own words. I did not touch anything else except the mirror.
Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself?
I was right. There was no mirror in the restaurant that day.
In light of this revelation, we return back to the original problem. Why did the victim have an earpiece in an ear in which he couldn't hear? Huh. You only get one shot in life, there is no turning back. If you want to claim that the mirror wasn't in there, right, then this problem is all yours. How do you explain what the old man saw?
If I can answer this, then I'll be that much closer to the truth. Wait, shit. Do I have to do... Wait. Oh, no, I have to do this now? Are you fucking kidding?
Are you gonna be okay, Nick? Can you really solve this contradiction?
There's more than just this one contradiction, Maya.
What do you mean?
Remember what Maggie told us. There was another man at the victim's table. And there was a sample CD on the victim's table. It all flies in the face of Mr. Kudo's testimony. And I think I know the reason why nothing in this case is adding up.
Well, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer.
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, shit. The reason behind all the contradictions in Mr. Kudo's testimony is simple. The victim was a phony? I mean, yeah, something tells me it's not the other two, but, like, is it really this? I mean, it's the one thing we haven't really... It's the one thing that's, like, most out of left field. But I feel like this is it. Somehow. Is it? This case is riddled with contradictions. Yet there's one very simple answer that clears them all up.
And what is that?
The incident Mr. Kudo witnessed and the incident the victim experienced. Oh no. I was hoping that's not what we were implying, but... Yeah, they were two completely different events.
What?
Yes. The victim that Mr. Kudo saw wasn't Mr. Glenn Elg at all. It was an imposter. A phony pretending to be Mr. Elg. Obviously, unlike the victim, there was nothing wrong with the imposter's left eardrum. That's how he ended up wearing the earpiece on his left ear by mistake. What? Wait, so are we saying that... Maybe... Okay, because we haven't introduced any other people in this case, so, like... Was that also the tiger? Wait.
Order! Order the court! Settle down or I'll clear the courtroom! Quiet, Gramps. Why don't you clear out of here, huh? What did you say? Right. Are you saying that Mr. Kudo saw a setup?
Yes. Someone pretended to be Glenelg and acted out the whole coffee poisoning. For the express purpose of creating a witness out of one Mr. Victor Kudo. Objection! This is fucking insane. What? It feels like we're kind of pulling this out of our ass here, but... Damn it.
Get real, Trite. Why would anyone want to do that?
Isn't it obvious? The thing Mr. Kudo was most insistent about in his testimony was... The serving girl brought the Javachino and she put something in it. Yeah. But what he really saw was someone else. Yeah.
It's so hard to believe, but...
There was one and only one reason to show Mr. Kudo this fake poisoning. To show Maggie Bird in the act of poisoning the coffee.
Are you insinuating that the waitress in the old man's story was fake as well? It's true that there were no other customers in the restaurant at the time, but... It's also true that the chef was there. They would have noticed what was happening. That's right, well, witness. If your restaurant really was the scene of such theatrics, you would have known about it. You would have known about it, correct?
Oh la la, this is most difficult for me.
No, it's quite simple. All you have to do is testify. You are under oath, after all. Was there, in fact, a phony at Très Bien that day? The defense demands that Armstrong tell the whole truth about what happened. Yeah, you have been really fucking dodgy this whole time, and I think I know why, but... Yeah.
The defense's request for additional testimony is accepted. You will accurately explain in detail the events of the restaurant that day.
Oh, oui.
Okay, so I really thought that I'd be through with Armstrong's testimony by now, but something tells me there's a lot more to go, so I think I'll save that for the next episode. You know, we're just getting into this new theory, and things are starting to get really good. So I'll leave that for the next episode, and we can start right here and hear the full truth. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.